Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pimps and simps, welcome back to the Mac Life, the number one podcast here in the world. We're back for episode 130. Now, if you're new to the channel, we go over absolutely everything to do with growing your brand online, monetizing that brand, marketing for OnlyFans creators, and OnlyFans management tips. So how to manage ladies and make serious money with OnlyFans. Now, the way in which I do these podcasts are in audio style format. Essentially, they're basically built to be downloaded later and put across multiple other platforms where you could just listen to them instead of watching. So essentially what I do is I give them like a podcast style where I talk you through some updates so we get to bond, me and you get to connect, and then we get into the juice at the end. Now, today's video, if you're a creator in OnlyFans or a manager, you 100%, I know I say this all the time, but you 100% need to watch today's video. We're going to cover TikTok marketing in depth, okay? Probably the hottest way to market right now next to Tinder is TikTok marketing. We're going to cover the organic ways, we're going to cover the paid ways, so you definitely want to stick around and watch today's video. Is that Amazon? And while you're here as well, make sure you hit subscribe. We're waiting on a new ring light from Amazon so we can get this a little bit sexier. I've got the nice little top light here, but that extra bit of juice on the face would be sexy as well. Now, we don't have our background belly dancer today, Ariani, we'll call her, but we've got the nice morning vibe coffee shop background. So, with that being said, let's get into it. We actually have quite a few little updates to get through today. Some really good ones. Like, I'm pumped to talk about today's ones. And the first thing I want to talk about is the amount of people now that I see trying to come across as OnlyFans experts, like with all these courses coming out, all these other creators. And if you think it's a shout out, if you think it's a hate thing, I never hate on other people's businesses. I respect the grind, but at the same time, we know who the real G in the game is. We've seen the first guy here, transparent as they come, and now all of a sudden these little fluttery noises keep popping up everywhere. So, and when I've had a delve and had a little bit of inspection, a little bit of a look, it's all my information rehashed. If you want the shit, if you want the juice, you come to the source. That's what I'm here for. So on top of that, but why am I not worried? Why do I take this light-hearted, like fun approach? Because I speak to a lot of people who obsess over their competitors. I don't have competitors because no one can beat my work ethic. You look at everyone else who started popping up and posting these videos here and there, like even people with bigger followings than me, they might have been talking about OnlyFans, nothing to do with like management, but been talking about OnlyFans even 2 or 3 years, a little bit longer than me. But if you look at it, they post a video a week or they post a video a day, but that lasts for 2 or 3 weeks and then they fizzle off. The OG here already, 130 podcasts deep. Just the beginning. No one matches my work ethic. So at the end of the day, no one can compete with this because no one can match my output. And this is just the beginning. You wait and see what source we have for scaling. So on top of that, I want to let everyone know that we've got new systems coming into the Hive. So we have some really cool new systems. One is for personal things. I call it the Simp Detector 7. Actually, let me start. If you don't know what the Hive Mind is, it's essentially all the training for OnlyFans, everything for creators and managers, what you need to do from account setup, all the way through to marketing, to 6 figures, to 7 figures, the entire just run through. And then on top of that, you get plugged into a community. 470 plus members now we have inside the Hive. You get plugged in with everyone. You can chat 24/7 with other creators, with other managers. We have people inside doing massive numbers, which is, you know what? I'll actually show you here. Let's just write a little timestamp. 4 mins. Here's another one. Bing. And I mean, I could scroll through 10, 20 of these testimonials a day. I'm just picking a small one out. This is a guy who joined. He said he's been in for less than 2 weeks, 1.4K. I mean, that's your year's worth of Hive membership. And it's like, to not get in a community of people on the same mission, it's mentally capped for you to watch video after video after video and not join. It just does not make sense. Anyway, with that being said, the new system going in is called the Simp Detector 7. It's going to pick up keywords, and if I sense any form of negativity towards any other members, if I sense any form of negativity towards the Hive, anything to do with our moderators, the big top Don Dipper at the top, you will be instantly removed, cancelled, blocked, no refund, get the Hive. Not that we've really had any of that. I've had to kick someone out. I think we've had 2 people actually kicked in the entirety from the Hive. We have a fantastic thing, but But to automate this process and have the Simp Detector 7 in there will be fantastic. On top of that, to give back to the Hive, okay, and to expand as we're continuing to grow, I will now have a customer success manager within the Hive that will be basically welcoming you from the moment you join the Hive and reaching out to existing members and checking where you are, what your goals are, what your plan is, and giving you kind of a roadmap to work towards, and then helping to keep you accountable. Make sure that you're commenting in the Hive, make sure you're connecting with others, and pretty much help to remove any of these biases that you have that have to do with not putting in the hard work, because we want people who are joining the Hive to be putting in the work and seeing exceptional results. We have 6 and 7 figure creators in there. We have 6 and 7 figure, we have 6 and 7 figure managers in there. There is no reason you can't do the same. It's just that you need someone to keep you accountable. Little coffee shop ads. They didn't tell me there was ads in this coffee shop. On top of that as well, we'll have Jordan jumping inside of the voice channel multiple times a week and answering any questions you have with the voice channel as well. So if you're typing and you've enjoyed the other Discord channels, being able to have someone there who can speak you through things may be able to help you that little bit more. So we're just continuing to expand. The Hive's getting bigger. It's going to continue to be amazing. And that being said, Adam is under production at the moment, and I've been learning a lot of shit myself of how he's running Facebook ads at the moment with some new shit that even I haven't seen that he's using to scale the stores up into the 7-figure mark. So it's going to be super cool. In the stage 3 of ecom, he'll be showing that. Jesus! And they'll all be applicable as well. Now, the reason I'm coughing so much, these Invisalign are killing me, but I was watching one of my old videos. I looked back because I got a comment on the video. I clicked and I noticed and I was like, fuck, even in the space of a few months, my teeth have changed dramatically and my jawline. I highly recommend doing Invisalign if you have the money for it. My teeth are nowhere near perfect yet, but they are 100x on what they were. And I have a lot of shit to do with my teeth this week. I have to go in and get like all the clean done. I have to get all this shit done. I have to get new like scans taken for Invisalign. But then today marks the day of 9 months, I believe, since I started. You could probably trace it back and figure out somewhere at 9 months, but I'm pretty sure today was the day that marks 9 months. And I think I've only got about 3 left. After 3, they essentially put a retainer wire on the back. You are good to go. And then I'll be heading over to Turkey and getting them all veneered. So if you don't know, these ones are already all fake. I got them headbutt out when I was a kid by this drunk dude. He come up to me, headbutt me in the face, broke my teeth. They also got re-injured through kickboxing and then also in soccer as a kid. So my teeth have just copped the brunt of damage over time, but it'll be nice to have them all gleaming on the YouTube channel here. So with that being said, we have 3 more little updates and then we're going to get into the TikTok stuff because there's some juice today with TikTok. Actually, we have 4 updates because I'm going to add one. The reaction videos as well are bringing the heat. You know, I've only posted 2 or 3 so far, and it's something that I'm going to do every single day now because of the fact that I can see they have massive potential to bring people on board and to bring people into the Hive community. You know, and I'm already getting responses from creators. I'm messaging out to creators with massive followings and they're already seeing the reaction videos. I'm already getting responses. So I will just continue to do this and continue to grow and grow and grow. And like I said, this is work ethic 101. These podcasts are almost like a reminder each day for myself to be like, you're putting in the work. Here you are, like on top of everything else that I do, this is work, work, work. And with that being said, like so many people get salty with me when they message me on Instagram. I don't reply. I don't think you understand how many messages I get on Instagram. And for me to reply to you, okay, we're not just going to have one reply and then it's done. It means it's going to be ongoing. And for me to reply to you on Instagram means that I have to reply. Then you're going to say something back. I'm going to say something back. And you are taking an unprecedented amount of time, energy, and tension away from me. And if you say, yeah, but you know, that's building a connection. Okay, if you're doing that through my day, and so are 100 other people that I'm replying to, where do you think my day's gone? Like, and this is so funny. I'm having Hive members say, well, oh, you need to comment more in the Discord. Motherfuckers, the whole reason the Hive exists is for a community that you can all connect with each other. I will provide the oversight. I will provide all the juice, all the details, the plans that you need to follow and dip my head in. You do not need people there, you do not need me there 24/7 to hold your hand. Get to work. And if that sounds harsh, good. This is how it should be. You need this harsh level. You need this harsh mentor. And this is why I hear people say, oh, this other group that's out there and the dude's in there 24/7. That motherfucker ain't making Mac Life level juice money. That's why. I can tell you now. So shout out. We're throwing some shade on today's podcast. Okay. Let's get into the other. We still have 3 left. We have the New Zealand trip coming up, confirmed. So I'm taking my boy over. It'll be probably October 5th. It's confirmed, but we haven't purchased the flights yet. Essentially, he has to get some time off, which is why, I try and tell, I have good mates, but they need to correct their path because, constantly being controlled. And this is something I'm going to help my cousin with too, is being controlled by a wage, what time you can do things, how you can speak, how you can act, where you can go. It's not the way to live. And it's not that you should feel bad if you work a job, because I worked every fucking wagey job there was. However, you should aspire, okay, to build out of that. Or at least, if you enjoy your job or it's something that, say you're like a scientist and you're working towards a bigger cause, that's fine, as long as it's what you enjoy. But if you have dreams and aspirations of more, okay, or you're not happy with, being told what to do, how to dress, this and this, you need a game plan, you need a roadmap. You can't just expect that everything is going to fall into place. You have to have that A to Z map. Look at this office. I need to set up, I need a little something that when people walk by, I can megaphone them. Anyway, that being said, I don't even know how that built into that. We're going to New Zealand. The flight's unconfirmed yet, but we're going to New Zealand. I reckon it'll be around October 5th. We're going to be doing the Sky Tower jump, so a bungee jump from the Sky Tower, which looked cool. We're going to the Hobbit town where they filmed The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings was my OG movie growing up as a kid. If you're not like Lord of the Rings, you're a lost cause. And then we're going kayaking as well and doing some rafting and shit like that. So I'll be pumping out some little mini vlogs on YouTube for them, but nothing crazy, like a vlog a day like I was doing before, trying to build up that overseas. I realize that's not what I want to be doing. It takes away from the experience and the joy. But I like to have at least, if I could put out one or two from each country, it's kind of a roadmap that I can look back on and be like, hey. And when I'm gone, like my family members, my friends, if they care that much, they can watch through and be like, fuck, he lived an adventurous life. So that's why I recommend everyone does YouTube as well. You get to build it's like a documentary of your entire life all there. So very cool. Now this is another one I get all the time. And this is a shout out to your mindset. If you think like this and anything I say offends you, good, okay? This is to help correct negative behavioral patterns that you have. I get... Let me try and get it correctly. I would say at least 10 a week of this exact message. Hey bro, insert some sob story. Hey bro, I'm not saying that your sob story isn't valid. Everyone has valid reasons, but there are people always worse off. That's an age-old saying, but it's very true. There are always people worse off. Hey bro, glad to see you're crushing it. Glad to see your success, whatever. Insert sob story. Boom. If you could just help me make all this money, if you could just help me one-on-one with all of your time, I'll be your testimonial. So what you're essentially saying is, hey bro, because of sob story, you should give me all of this, all of your years experience, all of your years in the trenches, all of your years hard work, all of your years da-da-da-da-da for guaranteed success, and I'll give you a testimonial. As if, it's an insult to think that I can't get testimonials. Do you not understand how many testimonials I already have with my work? And it's an insult to my attention and time to say that I should sacrifice all the years of hard work that I was in your position or further down to get to where I am to help you because of the fact that you can give me a testimonial. And these people, okay, I'm not saying you can't change, but with this mindset, you will never be successful because you want everything given to you. And when you get it all, then you say, oh, and then I'll give back. Then I'll do this. If you give me everything, then I'll do this. You're not willing to take risk okay, you're not willing to put in, and people always say, I'll work as hard as humanly possible. If that was true, you wouldn't be out there cold messaging people. You would be going to damn work. You would be putting in the work right now. If it was as bad as you say, you would be putting in the work right now. So if this is you and this has affected you, what I've said now, good. This means go get to work. Put in the damn work. There was more that I wanted to add, but I've lost my train of thought because of the coffee shop ads. Next. Last one, then we're getting into the TikTok marketing. This is a goodie. We've had big updates with the IG verification. Now, today, I can tell that finally, I know I've just been getting stalled with the mini posts and things and the articles and they're there, but it's been stalling. Today was like, okay, now it's serious. I can tell the focus is on my account. I had like 15 different Instagram posts that are being curated, videos that mention the Mac life, like all these things. I've been told what captions to put and scheduling dates between now and Friday. So for the next 4 days, I'll be putting up like 2 or 3 posts a day on Insta. If you watch my shit on Insta and you're like, what's going on with all this music post? No, obviously, if you, not obviously, I don't know why you just obviously pinhole me into this thing. Essentially, I am doing it to get verified on Instagram. I paid a large amount of money, okay, to a verification team or a PR team. Musician route is the easiest way to get verified on Instagram. Once I'm verified on Instagram, all the posts will be archived and my normal Instagram will return. This has affected my business massively. It's lost me a lot of money. People are coming across and it's almost hidden opportunity that you can't calculate because people that have come across, okay, they've seen my profile, maybe they've seen an ad or something, then they're like, oh, this is weird, bounce. And they're metrics that I never even get to track. Okay, so there's definitely a massive loss that has occurred, but, okay, it'll all be worth it once the account's verified. And if you're wondering why I would pay to get an account verified, who would do that? And you're like, what? Isn't that weird? No, it's not. It's just for social proofing, okay? Because in the future, anyone that comes to the account, even if it decreases the amount of time that we need to trust each other by 10%, that is a massive return on investment for social proofing. So, that being said, I think the Apple Music links should be sent to me by Friday. All the posts should be up, and then we just keep praying that it will be done. It'll be sent off and will be verified. After verification, I'll have to wait a few days before archiving all the posts. So Instagram doesn't raise any suspicion within that little 72-hour window. But after that, the IG will be back to normal for everyone that's been wondering. And I can't talk about that on Instagram. If you message me and it goes through, my team will just ignore you. Simple because of the fact that we don't want Instagram reading those messages. That's how it is. Now, let's get into the OnlyFans juice. Today we'll be looking at the marketing through TikTok. So we have, as I said, 4 things. And before we get into those 4 things, hit subscribe, motherfuckers. Join the hive. The link's down below. Now, we have 4 things. We have 2 forms of organic marketing that you will need to partake in. 2 forms of paid marketing on TikTok that you will need to partake in. Now, before that, okay, we're at 18 minutes and fucking 10 seconds or something. There's no affiliation, but this is the person that I recommend on Fiverr. Bing! She can get you ad accounts created. She usually does it in like under an hour. All you need is to make a fake new Gmail address. And at the moment, we're in a golden era because it's not like Facebook where, you know, the regulations are really harsh and getting an ad account is really, really hard. You can get banned on TikTok like that, okay, and pretty much just buy a new account from Fiverr and you'll be good to go. You can do this 20, 30 times before they start to realize something and flag your IP, and then you can use VPNs, and then you can work down that hole. So by that stage, you know, you should have maximized a lot of money out of it anyway. Because if you're complaining that, oh yeah, but TikTok, I'm going to get banned if I post on TikTok, yeah, but you're breaking the rules on TikTok. You can't promote sexualized content. You are breaking the rules. Do not complain with TikTok. TikTok is a great platform. It's an opportunity vehicle for you to drive traffic and make shitloads of money, and you're breaking their rules and you're complaining that you're getting banned. It's just part of the game. It's just part of the game. Understand that. So, what you want to do, the 4 forms of marketing, and really, this applies more for They apply for both creators and managers, but only if you're a manager will you partake in all 4 forms. Now, did I even leave a link? That was the lady, I don't know if I mentioned, but that's the lady who gets you an account on Fiverr. You can reach out to her. I'm not putting a link. I'm not wasting my time. You can find her on Fiverr. She's great. I've used her multiple times. And cheap too. Now, the first one that you want to do, ladies, if you're a creator, or boys, if you're a manager and you're managing, you want to have organic marketing for your girl. So what does this look like? You want to be posting 3 to 4 times a day on TikTok. Yes, I know it's a lot of work, but we're here to make a lot of money. Okay. You want to post 3 to 4 times a day on TikTok. Try and space them 6 hours apart minimum. Okay. And they can be anything. Controversial marketing works best. Boys don't want no skinny bitch. They want fucking meat, or opposite, inverse, whatever. If this offends you, good. Okay, this is the point of controversial marketing. You want controversial videos that are going to blow up their account organically, getting people commenting, "Simps paid for my fucking Louis Vuitton purse. Fuck you, little bitch boys. Who wants to be my bitch boy?" Something like that. Okay, whatever you want to put to mind. I've seen too much now to the point where it's like I've just kind of dulled myself to anything in this industry. But essentially, that's what you want to do organically. 4 posts a day on your girl's account if you're a creator, 4 posts a day on your own account. Grow organically. Any of that traffic converts, fantastic. That was free. That cost you nothing except time to post, time to curate, time to monetiroval, I think is how we would say in Russian. Plus, I think this monetirovать, it means editing, but only editing videos. It doesn't apply to any other form of editing. I don't know. Russian's weird. Anyway, the next form of marketing, okay, is organic again, but it's for an agency. So agencies, don't forget, if you're marketing for all of your girls, okay, you're posting 4 times a day, you should be reusing those videos and also curating videos as an agency. You should have your agency page that's saying, our girl made this much, okay, in the month of June, while all you other fucking girls are working brokey chicken feed jobs. If you don't know what chicken feed is, it was my fucking, the OG spot in Tassie as a kid as well, where I grew up. It was like the $2 store and everything was like $2. So they're working the chicken feed shift, okay, while your girls are out making all this money, okay? And then you have Linktree in your bio with the Linktree pointing to your OnlyFans landing page. And I've explained, inside of 2.0, which is coming out, we'll be going through how to set that all up using opt-in pages so that we can drive immense amount of traffic. Again, when I look at these people that I know they're rookies in the game when they're versing me, all their traffic is being driven to a landing page, and none of them are even forcing opt-in pages. You can tell this is rookie format marketing. So just another shout out, just some more hatred online. But anyway, agencies, okay, remember we're posting organically on our girls' account. We can reuse that on our account, but we also want to curate and monetize some new content there as well, okay, for your agency. Now, next, we have 2 forms of paid marketing. You've probably guessed. You want the paid marketing for the girls' accounts to drive traffic to OnlyFans using Linktree. Okay, if your account gets banned, that's fine. If you're saying, yeah, well, I'm barely converting, okay, and you're complaining, I ran an ad and it got a heap of clicks, but it didn't convert, okay, what does that show you? Rather than complaining that TikTok doesn't work or this method doesn't work, if that's your approach, fuck me, you would have never succeeded in e-commerce. You have just bought a shit ton of data. Look at the data. If you've had a shit ton of clicks, it either means that number 1, you've targeted incorrectly because you've targeted low traffic, okay, you've targeted poor traffic, or your ad creative has a heap of interest, meaning the ad creative's good, but where you're driving people, okay, is poor. So what would we do? We either change our targeting to make sure that we're targeting higher converting audience, better audiences, which takes data, or we change our landing page. These are basic common things, but a lot of people they don't get results straight away, and your mindset thinks, oh, that's a failure, that's a loss. Oh, no. Shut the fuck up. Get to work. Now, we're not done. Hold up, I'm skipping the coffee shop ads. Okay, so we want paid marketing for the girls' accounts to drive boys across. See more on OF, see more on this, see more on that. You want to keep it discreet. You know how to run ads. I'm not here to explain to you how to set up ad creatives inside of this. That's a hive mind sort of shit. But essentially, okay, you want to drive your traffic across from the girls' accounts on TikTok with paid to thingy. Now, listen carefully. Subscribe. No, listen carefully. Don't mix this up. When running paid ads, do not run the ad from your organic account. What do I mean by this? You can run paid ads now on TikTok. You can buy coins, okay? And you can run paid ads and you can set up auto top. But you can run paid ads from your actual account. You do not want to do this. Why? Because it increases your chances of being banned, and then you lose your organic account as well. And there is no trade-off besides the fact that you may gain an additional few followers that come from your ad across to your organic page. There's no good trade-off there. So what you want to do, okay, very, very important, very, very important. You want to buy an ad account or create an ad account if you haven't been banned yet, separate to your account. Do not connect your account. And the best thing is you can call it whatever you want. You can actually call it the name. You don't even need to connect anything. It's not like Facebook where you have to connect it to a Facebook page or an Insta page. You can just write what you want and it'll just run ads. It's fucking insane that it lets you do that. Make sure, okay, you sample between comments on and comments off. If you find yourself continuously getting banned, turn off the ability for people to comment, because what's happening is too much negativity is getting fueled and then you're getting too many reports. Try turning comments off. The benefit of having them on is it's going to pump engagement 10x. And like, if you don't understand the level, when TikTok ads first come out, I was running controversial sort of ads. I had like cute girls in the ads. I had the Rari. I had all these things in the ad, okay? And I would pump them. And my videos were getting 3, 4, 5 million views, but I didn't even have a TikTok account myself. I just used ad accounts until they got banned. And then they were that powerful to the point where I'd just be walking around, everyone fucking was like, I've seen you on TikTok, I've seen you on TikTok, I've seen you on TikTok. They were mopping, okay? So use that account. The engagement from leaving comments on will do that, will catapult it, but it can result in faster bans. So if it's too much fuck around, you're getting banned too quick, try turning comments off. Run paid ads. Remember, that is for paid ads for the girls' accounts to attract new customers for Onlyfans. But also, boys, a lot of you guys are forgetting paid ads for your agency. You need paid ads, and this is great because these accounts will get banned. It's fine to leave comments on, but you're just driving back to that link tree every single time. You can keep buying ad accounts for fucking essentially nothing. You should be running ads saying, get testimonials from your girls saying, fuck DoorDash, I just made fucking thingy showing off my noo-noo. I just made fucking 15K this week, and did none of the work and a little dance, okay? Fuck you bitches. However you want to have it, okay? Obviously, you're going to play around with the creatives. You can use girls. You can say, okay, our girls have done this and have voiceovers. Test a whole different range of creatives, but you want to run paid ads to constantly be onboarding girls. And this is Alex Hormozzi talks about this a lot. If you have a poor process for signing up new girls and you don't have a constant list of new girls waiting to apply, okay, you're essentially going to fail because contracts will fall apart eventually. You lose different girls eventually. This just happens, okay? And if your whole thing is based on like having one primary source, you are going to fail, okay? In the army, they say 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So if you have 1, okay, you essentially have none because that's going to fail eventually. If you have 2, you essentially have 1 because one of those things is going to fail. So you don't want to spread out too wide, okay, where your attention is fleeted, but you also want to have a constant ad running that's bringing girls applying and onboarding to work for you. Now, you can set that up different. You can have Calendly connected through Kajabi, and you can have people doing phone call closes to bring girls on board. Essentially, you should have a constant process anyway, because when you think about it, if you have a constant process and you're filtering girls and you have your correct filtering metrics, such as, do you already have an account? Yes or no? Yes. Do you already make over 10K a month? Yes or no? Yes. If a girl's already doing over 10K a month and your girls at the moment are doing like 2K, wouldn't you want to have a constant onboarding process that's scouting new higher talent? Wouldn't that make sense? So that you can filter down and filter down and filter down. And, you know, I've done this with software packages using Calendly where I drive people to here. Only people that meet certain requirements, okay, would get phone calls. Other one would get put on a list for waiting for later. And you can cold email market to them again and try and rewarm them through lists. And this is advanced forms of marketing. But this is what the big G's do. This is what the Don Dippers of the game do. So, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed today. You've got 4 forms of TikTok marketing that you can follow. Organic for girls, organic for your agency, paid for your girls, and paid for your agency. You should have all of them. And if you're saying, well, Mac, like this all sounds great, but I don't know how to set up like a optimized landing page with emails to have bookings for girls. Don't stress. Do not stress. This is all going to be inside of OnlyFans 2.0. It's going to be copy and paste the liquid file, and there it is. You just change out the words with your company's name, change out a few pictures, add a few little testimonials, from yourself at the bottom. And there you go. You have a constant cycle of onboarding. You can just set up the ads. You have a constant cycle of girls wanting to work for you. You have a constant cycle of new OnlyFans subscribers. And you have a system that's upselling for you non-stop. So, fuck me. If I'm not just bringing the sauce, there's more of it. That's it for today. Hit subscribe. Join the hive. I'm about to drop the news reaction video. See you all tomorrow for 131.